All right, now blue. A lot of people, I don't know if any of you picked this, and when I did this in Kansas City, a lot of people were blue. And what blue is blueprint. They need to know 1, 2, 3 exactly. Like they would like on their invitation, the show is from 7 till 8:30. You know, they want things to be 1, 2, 3, precise and in order. They like to know the facts behind the jewelry. They want to know how the jewelry is made. They want you to show lots of combinations and lots of versatility in the jewelry. They don't care what the movie stars are wearing. They want to know the functionality of this jewelry for them. That's why I think one of people's favorite parts of our business is showing the versatility of the jewelry. Don't you guys? Yeah. I mean, and you have to show that at every show, and you have to show quite a bit of it. Every piece of jewelry should have a purpose when you model it, to show it can do this, it can do that, and there's so many things that it can do. They want to know what your best sellers are. They want to know what's your best seller. They like style guides and fashion boards. So if you want to put together, just pull out a couple of pictures of, if you're skinny, get a fat person in the picture with some jewelry on. I mean, put someone in that, like Kim Kardashian, that's kind of hippie. You know, if you're a little stick up there talking to them, they're thinking, well, I don't look anything like her. I can't wear this. So put somebody different than your figure type in there. I'm really serious. Like me, I put younger, fun people in there. Because I'm getting older, you know. I count my losses. The other thing they like to know, they like to know, so sometimes in this case what I'm saying is you need a prop with you. That's why the style guides are good. The catalog is good. Open up the catalog, use the catalog, show different pieces of the catalog if you don't have the catalog, if you don't feel like, because if you're not a blueprint person, you're never going to put a fashion board together. See, the action people just aren't. We're just going to wing it. But a blueprint person needs to know that. Okay. Blueprint people are visual people. I want to show you a good sponsoring talk for blueprints. Okay, I showed it during the opportunity presentation tonight, but I want to show it to you guys. Got to get my props. Okay, this sponsoring talk can be done any time in your show that you want to do it. If you want to model a few people and then do a sponsoring talk during the middle of your modeling, that's fine. If you want to do it at the beginning, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But this is a blueprint, good sponsoring talk that a lot of people are going to like. And I need a couple of people to help me out with this. Sandy, did you help me earlier? Who did I have? Sandy and Jamie? Come on up, you guys. You got it. Okay. This is what you do. You go, okay, I want to share a little fun little fact with you about our business, about how our business works. So I'm going to bring up, if I step down, can I do that?
Oh,
rule follower. I'm trying to stay up on the podium. Okay, at your show, you are going to bring up 2 people. And you are going to have audience participation in this, and you're going to explain how Premier Designs as a part-time business works. And so you say, these are my 2 friends, Jamie and Sandy, and they're both looking for a part-time job. Okay. You see, blueprint, I'm explaining just like I'm a teacher. Almost fell off. Now, Jamie, you look right at Jamie, and you say, Jamie, where do you like to shop? Gordman's. Okay, Jamie likes to shop at Gordman's. So she is going to get a part-time job to help her income at Gordman's. And she is going to work 3 shifts a week, and each shift is 4 hours. And she's going to make $10 an hour. So if she works a 4-hour shift at $10 an hour, how much will she make? No, 4 hours, $10 an hour. She'll make $40. Okay, if she does that 3 times a week, how much will that be a week? $120. If she does that 4 times, how much will she make? $40. $480. There you go. There's her paycheck for the month. I'm excited for her because that is good income, and that could maybe pay a car payment. That could be a good amount of income to come in. She's worked 3 shifts a week, $10 an hour. Way to go. All right. Now, Sandy has decided she wants part-time too, and she's decided to sell Premier Designs jewelry. And she is also going to work, I want a good comparison, equal comparison. She's going to work 3 shifts a week too. But her shifts are jewelry shifts. She's going to go out and show the jewelry to people. Okay, she's going to do it 3 times a week, just like Jamie did. In Premier, when you show the jewelry at a show, on average, you will sell $500 in jewelry. And Premier Designs pays you half of that. So if she sells $500, how much will she be paid? $250. If she does it 3 times a week, how much is that a week? $750. If she does that 4 weeks, what will her paycheck be? $3,000. Okay, 2 part-time jobs. This one's going to make a good car payment. This one can make a house payment and a car payment. And maybe another one. Depends on where you live. They're both part-time. That's the power of Premier Designs as a business. Woo! Now, at my show, then what I say, and several of you in your folder tonight got a handout called Now is the Time. Okay. So at your show, then you say, a sponsoring talk is only as good as your follow-up. So you say, now if all of you would just real quickly pull out this little sheet that I put in your folder, and I'm going to give you, you can do whatever you want with it, you guys. You don't have to give a watch away. Just give something away for them setting an appointment with you. I have a really fun offer for any of you. Typically at my show, there's somebody that's interested in finding out more about an opportunity like this, and why wouldn't you? Maybe for you or for someone you know. If you are in a group of older people, older women, they might not be interested in getting a job, but they have children and grandchildren, and they know people that could maybe use a business like this. And tell them, this might not be for you, but for somebody else. If you will just set up a time with me to hear about it. It doesn't take very long at all. I will be happy to either give you a watch, or you guys can do whatever you want. A gift card with Premier. Make it your own. I want you to make whatever you give your own, but something for setting up, and then go, but I do want to tell you, there are 2 frequently asked questions about this business when I show this. And they are, how much does it cost to get in, and how will I get trained in? So what I've done for you tonight is I've answered those 2 frequently asked questions right here for you. What is the investment? The investment options with Premier range from $395 to $1,200. The investment that most ladies choose is $1,200 because it gives jewelers the biggest discount for the most amount of jewelry. Premier offers financing with no interest for 6 months, and because they pay you 50% of what you sell, it just takes a few shows to pay off your investment. To make it financially safe and sound, Premier will purchase the jewelry back from you within the first year at 90%, as long as it's still in great condition. Premier has an incredible reputation and the top rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you're interested in the business, think of a few friends who will have a show and help you kick off your business, and that's all it takes. And how would I learn the business? We would meet for coffee and go over the marketing plan and cover any of your questions, and I'd help you through the orientation and teach you what I know about running a successful jewelry business. The company also sends training and an excellent handbook. In addition, there are online trainings. And I don't remember what the last line says, but make it up because it got cut off. But, okay, do you see what I've done? For those that are blueprint in there, you've answered their questions for them. What does it cost? It's right here. This is what it costs. I personally like people to know it. Because when you meet with them and set up an appointment, they already know it. Yeah. This comes from Carrie Cavan. We're talking about a jeweler who sponsors 15 to 20 people every single year. And why does she do that? Because she makes this part of her show. And if you're not, you need to. Because you just got to be generous with this information. Remember, love it at the beginning? You got to love it, and when you love it, you learn how to share it so that other people can love it too. The only way they're ever going to know about it is if you tell them with a smile on your face because you're excited about what you have to offer. Okay, did you like that one?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I am loving this training. Is it so good? Or is it just me? Okay, that's the blueprint. I'm not going to go over the one-on-one, but you can read it. The one-on-one, they want credibility, they want numbers, they want stats, they want everything. That's just them. Okay. The white person, we probably have the least number of whites, but you will meet white people. It stands for knowledge. They want to. You know what I mean. I do say, the white, I don't know if any of you have ever done this show, but Jane Francis developed the style show. And I don't think it came through here as fast as it did other places. The style show is the perfect show for this type of person. You develop a style for them, you tell them what style they are, what jewelry goes with the kind of clothes they like. It's very knowledgeable. It's so not me. But, I know, but it is, if you tend to be like this and you feel like this type of person sometimes doesn't come in Premier because they don't know enough about jewelry. I don't know enough about style and fashion and jewelry. And so, have you ever had that happen? They don't come in, I don't know anything about jewelry. Well, see, we're like, well, we don't care, it just makes you feel good. But they need to know about it. So there are things that they can use in their shows if they're like this. And that would be the style show. And showing the versatility and modeling on a mannequin and having, using your catalog will cover those in your audience's needs for the knowledge. On a one-on-one, they want to know about the tax advantages. How if you have a home-based business, you have a lot of tax advantages. And they want to know why the jewelry sells and how it's made. And they want to know that the marketing plan has not changed in 27 years because risk is a big deal to them. They don't want to get in anything that they feel is a risk. They like the logic and the simpleness of our marketing plan. It appeals to people that are smart. I'll give you a hint. If you're making appointments with people to talk about the business and they're married, do yourself a favor and meet with them and their husband. And I'll tell you why. When you don't, and I know women can make up their mind without their husband, but how would you feel if your husband came home and said, hey, I'm going to start this business, I'm going to invest $1,200, I'm going to be gone a couple nights a week, okay? I mean, RESPECT, respect. Out of respect for the husband, meet with the husband too. Because you wouldn't like it if he came home and just told you he was going to do that, would you? But if he meets with you, that's the expert, then that's not going to happen. I was discussing this with someone and I said, you are so right. There are several people that I've talked to this year that have not come in because they had to go home and talk to their husband and that's all she wrote. Because they don't know how to tell their husband what I know to tell them. So just a little something to think about. Okay, how's that? Pretty good?
That's good. Really good.
I thought so.